Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And here's Fournier. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Pass to Smilagic. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Papanikolaou. From deep three-point land. Here's Vezenkov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fournier in the corner. The rebound by Brosdakis. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the call will be against Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Brosdakis. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vezenkov. Offline with his three. Here's Smilagic. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Fournier. To the middle. They swipe it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Smilagic. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge him.
The shot's good from Fournier.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Here's Smilagic. He has 5. Hits the three-point foul. Smilagic has got 8. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. They set the screen. Fournier passes to Fall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, there's an all-around aspect to Evan Fournier's game and a really smart decision with the ball there.
Here's Smilagic. Offensive rebound. To the right side. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
It's intercepted. Fournier gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Here's Smilegic. He's got 8. Releases. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They set the pick. Pass to Vizenkov. There's the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And he gets it to go.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Shot by Papanikolaou, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And stolen by Fournier. Fall passes to Fournier. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They're up by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Now Dorsey. From beyond the arc and then some. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Evans with the steal. Milutinov. Wallace covering. Off on the layup. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Team foul.
For the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Dorsey. Evans outside. There's a screen. A 3. Here's Peters. Poke loose. Evans outside. It's Evans on the wing. 5 on the clock. From deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Wallace. Connects from 3-point range. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
There's the 3. Pass to Servetus. Launches it. Peters grabs the miss. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. They need this. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team
On
foul.
Friday. Then on Thursday.
And for that game against Athens, that will be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Wallace with the ball. He has 6. No good on the shot. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Here's Peters to the inside. Pass to Dorsey. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. And the lead is down inside single digits. Dorsey's got 6.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
1:37 left here in the second. They get it back. Milutinov. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:22 left in the first half. Shots good by Servetus.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Evans outside. Here he goes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Count it. Good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Servetus. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Wallace. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Wallace. Hits the 3 from the wing. Wallace has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Evans missing. In the corner, Wallace with it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the visiting team.
And you look at the numbers.
That is more than enough of.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 slot. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Ulanovas uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the basket is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Unhindered, going all the way. Pass to Smilagic. Fires for three. That three off the mark. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Yep, that one goes in there. Papanikolaou's got his first 2 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Ulanovas. The three-pointer is right on target.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways.
Team foul. Number 15. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your...
No good on the free throw.
Papanikolaou taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
From deep three-point land, the rebound by Brosdakis. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And even 3-on-3 break. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Vezenkov. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Here's Papanikolaou. Lays it up off the glass. Papanikolaou's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Smilagic. Traps in the tray. Smilagic has got 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Smilagic has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. One-on-one fast break from the arc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Papanikolaou. .122 left to play in the third. Here's Smilagic. He's got 19. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Papanikolaou. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Brosdakis. Pass to Smilagic. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Swiped it away. For the 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Papanikolaou dishes to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou, and the layup's good off the glass. Papanicolaou's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the basket by Smilagic.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Get there, get there.
Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Right wing. From the corner. That's good on the jump shot. Smilagic has got 23 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
For three, Fournier. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4, you've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Fournier. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Pass to Fall.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clock at 4. Peters misses. Here's Servidis, and he's good on the 3-ball. Servidis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Evans. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Dorsey. No good on the 3. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And they're pushing it up. Peters passes to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Now Dorsey. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth, and it's good for 2. Dorsey's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one. Wallace has gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. To the wing on the left. Here's Milutinov. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wallace outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Evans up top. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Milutinov. No good with the layup. Evans up top. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. That one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. That one falls.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Wallace. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The home team on D. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Fall. Right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And just about a minute into this first quarter. From outside, off the mark. Driving in. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Fournier covering. Misses the three. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Vazinkov. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Papanikolaou. Can't get it to fall. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Into the lane. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Fournier. To the middle. And that one's good. Vazinkov.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh man, just gets
Hacking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Clock at 6. Pass to fall over Hayes. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Over to the left wing. Fournier covering.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And he buries his first look.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Papanikolaou. And stolen by Hayes. In transition, here they come. Fires for 3. Driving to the basket. No good with a layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness off
Are
over the top.
you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing!
Man.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to fall. Here's Vazinkov.
Away team foul. Argento. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Fournier with the ball. No points so far. 4 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Hayes.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Fournier covering. Puts up a 3. They get it back. For 3. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
In transition. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Evans. With the drive.
Away team foul.
On Tuesday, then on Friday.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your home team,
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the left wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Hamas. And he buries his first look.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Going inside, Dorsey. And a missed layup.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The three. He drops it from range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Peters. No made baskets yet. And they're on the break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Gets an open look and hits it.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Evans. Takes it inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Knocks down the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dorsey. He's scoreless. Inside. Here's Peters. Uses the glass on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Hamas. Lets it go from the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hamas has got 5 points. To the wing, right side. Pass to Evans. There's a screen. To the paint. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. Here's Hamas. Kept alive. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Hamas has got 8 here in this quarter.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open three.
Pass to Evans. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And that one's good.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Fires from deep. To the right side. It doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up by 16. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the visiting team. That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's the home team now. They trail by 16. Offline with a three. Fourth three. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now here's Fournier. Yet to see a basket. Wide open look. It's Hayes with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Home team foul. Papanikolaou. First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he hits both. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Fournier. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
From the arc.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Vezenkov. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fall. And stolen by Hayes. The pull-up J. Here's Ward. They get it back. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He has 6.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Papanikolaou. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches a 3. The shot by Ward, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Vezenkov.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, first
This
team
is his
foul.
first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your
The first one falls. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
There's the three. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Ward. Drains the wing tray.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The visitors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And he drains the quick shot.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From 12 feet. Pass to Dorsey. Just 5 to shoot. And finally, they hit one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. That one's good for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's tipped. Here's Ward. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper from the wing. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. From outside, off the mark. And he makes it. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Evans has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Hayes for 3. Nails it from 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Knocks it down from distance. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Ward. Puts up a deep 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. The offensive rebound. Here's Evans. No good with a jumper from the wing. Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
To the inside. Pass to Evans. Takes the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
He's defended by Hayes. Count that one.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. The shot no good. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. The 3. Fires in the triple. Fires from way outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team... everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the wing on the left. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Over to the left wing. Now Hayes.
Home team foul. Ulanovas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gets a rebound. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Off target from outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Here's the pick. He takes it in. Count that bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Right wing. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. He has 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
From downtown. Can't get it to drop.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
On the take. Pass to Ward. The 3 ball. Brasdeikis with the rebound. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Smilagic. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And there it is for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
A minute 35 left to play in the first. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Smilagic. They set the pick. Off the mark there with a 3. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Puts it up. Smilagic grabs the board.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pass to Brasdeikis. To the paint. Shot from the wing. And Ward pulls it down. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. He got it up. No good there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
This one for 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Servidis. Soft touch off the glass. Servidis has got his first points of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Launches a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, deflected. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Six on the shot clock. And there's a pick. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They're holding in the same spot, looking to climb the rankings.
When I look at this visiting team, they haven't been impressive, and they have no one but themselves to blame. Hopefully, they can start to turn it around soon.
Wallace's shot is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Watch by Wallace.
In the first period, boy, they were oozing with confidence, looked a little more sure of themselves, but that's evaporated as the game has gone on.
Over to the wing. Here's Servidis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Wallace. Here's Servidis. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. Servidis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. 1:57 left in the second period. To stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And here's Wallace. Pass to Servidis. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J. Zalgiris has got 5 points.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Fires for three. Drills it from deep.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Wallace outside. And there's the screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul, first team.
41 seconds left in the second period. The three. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Wallace has got 9 points in the quarter. Fires the three. That shot off. That'll do it for the first half. Up by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The visiting team, 19.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
And now here's something that's... And that's it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops the first.
The line for 2, Francisco.
He's off on the second. Here's Ward. And he dunks it down.
The big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Pass to Smilagic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Brazdakis. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. The shot comes out. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And the basket by Smilagic.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. That one goes. Count it. Ward's got 4 points in the quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
To the right side. 3-pointer, no good. Brazdakis with the rebound. And here comes the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Into the lane. And he converts the layup. He's got 5.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the drive. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Smilagic. There's the triple. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ward. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. That one is off. Can't get the finger roll. On the break. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
.50 seconds left to play in the third.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For three.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Brazdakis. No points yet. Pass to Smilagic. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Smilagic's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Got it. 13 points in the game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Brazdakis. The steal. Up in time. That shot missing. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Substitution on the
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
Home team foul. Zalgiris. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The home team on D. The lead is 2. Just 5 on the clock. C. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Servidis, the pass to Wallace. On target from range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Jacks up a three. The shot misses. Servidis, the pass to Wallace. Shot on the wing. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Servidis. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Not going to go that time.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Wallace, right side. To the wing, right side. For three. He buries it from three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Going inside. C. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
1:43 left in the fourth. There's a screen. Here's Wallace. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Come on now, even with the size disadvantage, he comes up big.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Here's Servidis. And the layup falls.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Wallace pulls it in.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Lets it go from deep. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. C. We're going the other way.
Away team ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Takes it inside, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now here's Wallace. The D's right on him. Pass to Servidis. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And it's so true.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Fournier. They set the screen. Here's Vezenkov. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Basket good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Brazdeikis. Off target with his 3. Outside Fournier. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the paint. Here's Vezenkov. Rebounded by Smilagic. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Domantas in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Knocked away. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Smilagic, and it's off from three-point range. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And that one, good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
They get it again. Pass to Papanikolaou. Now here's Fournier. No scoring in this one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ulanovas. And that one drops for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Papanikolaou. It's blocked.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visitors. They trail by 7. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now Fournier. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Off with the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Third team foul.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Brosdakis. Offline with his 3. Here's Papanikolaou. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 8. And we'll get things started. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Pass to Peters. Shot clock at 5. Here's Evans. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Wallace. It's good from long range. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The quick look, no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Servetus. Jacks up a three. Peters grabs the miss. Now Dorsey. Wallace covering. Now Dorsey. Still yet to score. Evans with it. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor. Here's Servetus. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Servetus. No good on the three. There's a screen to the wing right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dorsey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Wallace. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends his lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Evans. Here's Servetus. Lets it go with the three. Cans it from downtown. That's now 8 points for Wallace.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Evans kicks to Dorsey. And taken away by Wallace. Pushing it up.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well, and I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Shots good by Servetus.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
54 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Evans. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Mitchell.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Vukevicius kept alive. Pass to Servetus. Mitchell with it. Launches a three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Looking to end the run. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best.
We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the visiting team.
Can't miss it.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Takes a three. The shot comes out.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
A three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Away team foul. Papani Kolau. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good. And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Brozdeikis. Here's Smilagic. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. And they're moving it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels. Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Francisco taking 3 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Smilagic. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Vezenkov's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Papanikolaou. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Vezenkov. Clock at 6. Launches from deep. And no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside Fournier. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And they recover it. Takes it off the glass.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Puts up a three. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pass to Smilagic. And the three ball is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
1:07 left to play here in the third. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Brasdeikis has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The rebound by Brasdeikis.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Here's Smilagic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Smilagic has gotten 6 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Papanikolaou. Al Fournier. Second chance shot. The rebound by Brasdeikis. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. Zalgiris has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Peters. Evans outside. Pulls up. Misses the baby hook. From deep. Peters grabs the miss. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis. Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Good on the triple.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mitchell's gone 1 of 4 so far. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. Pass to Wallace. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Peters over Mitchell. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Zalgiris. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Peters passes to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. Floats one up. The shot that time not on target. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Zalgiris, no good. Zalgiris has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor.
2 minutes.
Evans feeling it out a bit. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Wallace. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Peters. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Peters has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From downtown, that's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Milutinov. Tries yet again. And finally they hit one.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
From deep three-point territory. Servetus, no good. Servetus has gone 3 of 9 shooting. On the wing, Evans. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Servetus. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
From 12 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Fournier covering. They set a pick. The three is up. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Papanikolaou. Three-pointer off the mark. It's picked off. It's stolen. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Fournier covering. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
A deep three from beyond the arc, and then some. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Shot clock at 5.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Home team, number 1. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From outside the arc, it's Hayes with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. They set the pick.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul, third team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Fall.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul, first team foul.
Fournier for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
When you make a 3 on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
On the take, and the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, VA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Fournier. And it's all from 3-point range. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hayes. Shoots it from the corner. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
The shot by Fournier, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep 3-point range. Here's Ward. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hayes. Another shot. And the layup is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Fournier. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 13. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's the pick. Off target from three-point range. Here's Evans. No good with the triple. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Dorsey from deep. It's hauled in by Hummus. And the basket is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
No good on the triple. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And that one drops for him.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Evans. And miss after miss right now.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Dorsey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to the wing. Cuts off the pass. It's stolen. Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Three-pointer. First shot won't go. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Hummus. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Peters. Finished off the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
From downtown, and Hummus gets it to go.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
1:27 left in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Evans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
He's off on that one.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Off target from the wing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And the three off target. Over to the wing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the half. The three is up. It's not going to go for him. And here's the fast break. The three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Of course, he's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Drops one in from the wing. He's got 5. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Evans. Can't connect from long distance.
Away team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
Launches it from deep. No good that time. So as we conclude the first half, this is a fairly one-sided game. You're leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the visiting team. And that's a wrap on.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Fall. He's defended by Hayes. On the wing, Fournier. Inside. Here's Vezenkov. And he comes up with a bucket. Vezenkov's got his first 2 points.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Ward. From the arc. Over to the left wing. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a three. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Fournier with the bucket.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Launches it. Fournier with a rebound. Here's Papanikolaou. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. In transition, here they come. Here's Ward. Out to the right wing. No good from the wing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Fournier for 3. That shot is off.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The rebound by Vezenkov.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Sinks the tray.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Pass to Hayes. To the left wing. Misses the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Vezenkov. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Assisted.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
They set the screen, driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ball no good. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Away team foul. Sasha Azenko. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Off with the layup.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Ward. To the left side wing. Connects from downtown.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Dorsey. And the layup is good off the glass. Dorsey's got 5.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Takes a 3. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 12. And right after... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So it's the home team now. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The layup off target. Dorsey's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Peters. And they'll keep possession on Thursday and then on Wednesday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Driving in. Hollis. And yep, it's good. Thomas has gone 2 for 3 from the field. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dorsey. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dorsey's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. No good with a layup.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. They shoot again. No good at the rim. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Releases. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Dorsey's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And rejected. From downtown, the shot off that time. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Off target at the rim. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offline from the top of the key. To the middle. Here's Hummus. Can't get it to fall. Here's Peters. Goes back up.
Dorsey.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Brosdakis. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Pass to Ward. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Smilagic. No good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Fires the three, sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From past the arc, carries it from three-point range.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Smilagic has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. It's deflected. Here's Brosdakis. And he banks in the layup. Brosdakis has got his second basket of the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
To end the run, drains the three-pointer.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Smilagic. Lets it go from deep. A shot, no good. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
2:31 left in the first.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Pass to Hayes. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he makes good on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. Cuts off the pass. Here's Smilagic. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the triple. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And he drives in. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Up by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Wallace misses. Low sinks that one from the post. Here's Servetus. Scores after the quick crossover.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Low. And good that time.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone to the left side wing. Wallace outside. Over to the left wing. Good on the three-point shot.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
They set the pick. Low. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. High arcing shot. Shot's good by Servetus. Servetus has got his second bucket of the game to go. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. And it's in there. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's tipped. And here comes the break. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Watcher's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And just Shakespearean there. A smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Out to Wallace. to Zalgiris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Low. Offensive rebound. Side. There's the three. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace driving inside.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Hummus.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Zalgiris passes to Wallace. Here's Dunston, and close. That misses off the backboard.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Watsura. Buries the long-range jumper. Watsura's got 6 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Dunston. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Low into the lane. Missed inside.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The assist. Medic.
Wallace has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Watsura. Wallace covering. Shot's good, but Watsura. Watsura's got 8 points. Watsura's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Wallace a screen. There's the pick. To the middle with 2 seconds left. He doesn't hit that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And that concludes halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Going inside. Pass to Brazdeikis. And another shot. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And it ends up out of bounds. No key possession. They shoot again. And it's good on the way up. 6 points for him.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. To the hoop. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
To the right wing. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh,
just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
Number 2. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Banked in off the glass.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And there's the drive. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Number 1. Taking 3 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3. Here's the screen. Stolen away. And they're running for the lead. No good on that one. And they're pushing it up. To the inside. Nails the baby hook.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the lane. He has 5. There's a good screen. Swiped away. Here's Hayes. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break beyond the arc. No good that time. Here's Smilekic. 7 points in the game. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. That one, no good. Smilekic has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% for the field. Ward misses. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. So, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise and a competitive foul.
At the line for 2. Number 2.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Launches it. Smilagic misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
With the drive, and he dunks it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To Wachera. A three. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Such a wide-open look.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Low. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Servidis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Servidis has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's taken away by Wallace. One-on-one here. Shots good by Servidis.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Pass to Hamas. It's good from long range. Hamas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Tries to keep it alive. Shoots the 3. Servidis grabs the miss. To the paint. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's the screen. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. No good on that one. Low. And the 3 ball is good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the left wing. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. Won't. No good with the triple. Here's Watsura over Wallace. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Pass to Watsura. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
First personal foul, second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Wallace. They set the pick. Six to shoot. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. It counts.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Watsura. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves. It's all their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.